Hello. Oh boy. I'm live again. Um, Welcome in. Surprise, surprise, live on a Sunday night. I'm not gonna be live super long. It's about 8:15. I'll maybe go let me go maybe go till for a half hour tonight. Maybe less. Depends on what we get into. I just wanted to go live though and chat with whoever is around. This is a pop-up stream. Um, I literally just scheduled it. I don't even have an official thumbnail for it um, yet, so I'm just gonna going live and seeing who pops in and what we talk about. I have a little shopping haul. I went shopping today. Um, oops. Okay, I went shopping today at Dollar General. Got some fun little knickknacks, and so I'm going to show those. Well, let me say hello to everyone in chat. Got some friends in here. Julie McCowan, hello, welcome in. Curtis family, Chris, hello, hello, welcome in. Stacy Rogers, hello. Welcome in, Stacy. Great to see you. Gloria Thibodeau, welcome in. Absolutely. Gobble, 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 gobble. Jason Thibodeau, hello. Welcome in and welcome in to everybody. Um, Nanny Lane, hello. Welcome in and welcome to the stream. I am been going live a lot lately. Um, One second, guys. Okay. So my as you know, I've been kind of on a hiatus and I've been going live lately and I've been announcing that Let's Talk Turkey is coming regular to to Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. Tuesday nights, and I was talking about doing that at the beginning of September, but I'm gonna be live this week on Tuesday. So Let's Talk Turkey is kind of already back, and the the stream will be back officially. So it's unofficially back. Um, so that's a lot of fun. I just thought I would say that while I'm live is that I'm kind of back with Let's Talk Turkey. Once Upon a Turkey Leg will be back September 4th. That's where I read stories for you guys. And that's I'm looking forward to bringing that back. I have the first few streams scheduled. Um, I have a typo on the title of the stream. Let me fix that, guys. Do 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 do. There we go. I put Let's Talk Turkey instead of Let's Talk Turkey, but it's fixed now. Let me put the banner up. Um, so Mandy Adams, hello. Um, uh, they might have turkey legs in Hawaii, Mandy. I'm not sure. I mean, it's not. I don't know. They might. They just might. But I haven't been to Hawaii. I mean, if I get the chance, I kind of like to. All right, so I am about 5 minutes into the stream, guys. You guys want to see what I did when I got when I went shopping? I went to Dollar General, the D to the G. I got some things. I got some things. First of all, I was a little confused on what season it is when I walked into Dollar General today. They had a cart by the at when we went in, and they had clearance marked down Christmas stuff. And then you went to the seasonal aisle, and then they still had, like, there's two, like, seasonal aisles that I don't know how they do it at all the Dollar Generals, but this one right up here by my house, they've got like two seasonal aisles. The one aisle is still like summer and some back to school stuff type things, and then the other aisle is like fall, autumn stuff, and Halloween. And so you've got Christmas, fall, Halloween, and you've got like summer. So they're like doing everything in Dollar General. So let me show you what I got. So the first thing I said, well, I'm a real sucker for Christmas stuff. So I bought these. I bought these. There's these little gift boxes. So this one is a little stocking there. I thought that was really pretty. And there's the back of it. It was $1. And I guess you put like a gift card or money or, whatever. So yeah, doing a little Christmas early. I got a bunch of these last year, not to give gifts in them, but just to have because I'm kind of a collector. If I was more honest, I would say I'm a hoarder, but I'm a collector. And so this is the other one I got, this other little gift box, a little doggy there, catching snowflakes on his little doggy nose there with the little Santa hat. Very cute. And then the back is just a plain green. And they had some other designs that looked familiar. They were either the same or really similar to what I got last year. So I only got those two from the Christmas cart. Julie, these boxes were $1. These little boxes I got was $1, and the chart was like they were doing like all kinds of discounts, like at least 20% up to like 50, 60, 70%. So it really just depended on the item. Bloom and Cheesa, welcome in. Richard, Brian, welcome in. Ryan Rowe, welcome in. Thank you for the turkey. Speaking of turkey, thanks for that segue, Ryan. Um, Next, I went to the fall aisle. So in the fall section, I saw these two things and I had to get them. Let me show you. You'll understand when I show you. There you go. That's the first one. They had these turkey. This is like a it's like a little decoration you put like on a table or a shelf or something on a back of a counter, but it's harvest blessings there and it's a turkey. So I got it. So I got it, and they had two left. They had that one and then they had this one. So I got two turkeys to put up in fall. So, and these were both $1 each. And unless they get more, I got the last two. I got the last two that they had, and I'm so glad that they saved those both for me. So I mentioned a minute ago about the Once Upon a Turkey Leg that was show that I'm going to be bringing back where I'll be reading you stories. That's going to be on Thursdays at 8 o'clock. And that starts on September the 4th, but I'm preparing already. I already have a great library of stories that I own. And I'm thinking about getting a library card again and maybe going to um, get books from the library, maybe seeing what they have um, for, to read on the channel. But I went down their book aisle and they had a couple that I decided to get. So this is Frozen. This is Olaf's Job. And I thought that was so cute. There's the back of it. Olaf's gonna make a salad, I guess. Olaf's gonna make a salad. I don't know why. Brian, I have a lot of little golden books. I'd like to get more, but I have quite a collection of them. I've got maybe, oh goodness, I've got maybe 30 would be my estimation, close to 30. T-Town Mary Ellen, hello, welcome in. So anyway, that's the one book, Frozen, Olaf's Job. I'll be honest, if I run out of things to talk about, I could read one of these stories. And the other story that I got is The Sorcerer's Apprentice. And I gotta be honest, I think I already have a Sorcerer's Apprentice book, but I wasn't sure, so I got it anyway. And so I got The Sorcerer's Apprentice. And there's the inside. There's the inside there, Mickey. Ha 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 ha. Um, Target on clearance. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind. There's also a used bookstore, like that I can walk to. That they tend to. I've gotten some books there that are pretty cheap. But I had to check. Or I could also. The other thing I could do is I could. I've gotten some books at um, Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree. Um, they have a whole book section, and they'll sometimes have some good finds for little books, and they're a dollar or whatever Dollar Tree is going for now, $1.25, $1.50, $7. Um, at Goodwill, you know what? I haven't been to a Goodwill, Richard, in a while. Um, but I'll have to check that out too. I've got a lot of options, and I actually have a ton of stories already. So, when I need more stories, I definitely I'll look around and to get more because I can get so many books, but I have only so much shelf space. So I'm almost brim full. But I've got some more room. I've got some more room over there. I see it. I've got space. The bottom shelf is leaning. The bookshelf is like um, over here as I'm looking. I'll show you guys what my good because I can't flip this camera. I'll take a picture of what I'm looking at. Hold on a second. just because this will be fun. Okay, so I'm pointing right at the computer, and then I'm going over to the left. Okay, so okay, that's what I'm looking at when I look over to the left of the computer. That's what I'm kind of looking at. So you can see my bookshelf here. I've got my Peanuts um, buddies there. And then down here you've got the bookshelf there. So you can see there's all my golden books right there in the front of that shelf. And then some in the back. And then there's the bottom shelf. So you can kind of see they're all leaning over. Yeah, you can see part of the mess, like I've got the drying rack right there. Those rugs have to be dry by now. I'll check those after the stream. Okay, so wonderful. Anyway, so that's what I'm looking at. So you kind of see my books there. I've got quite the collection there. Um, and most of them I've read. Some of them I have not read yet. So glad I'm bringing my show back so I can read to you guys. So once again, September 4th, Thursday, September 4th, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the grand return of Once Upon a Turkey Leg. And those streams are scheduled on the channel. So yeah, so that's my haul from the dollar store, from Dollar General. Always looking for, little books here and there, to read. So, how has everyone's weekend been? Um, oh, Brian. Yeah, I know. There's this. People are gonna be. I know it's really hard to catch all the streams you want to. Um, so yeah, you can. Yeah, feel free to catch the replay on that, Brian. Um, so I it did go by fast, Mary Ellen. It really did. Um, Speaking of this next coming week is gonna be a little busy for me. For first half of it. Um, uh, Tomorrow I'm actually gonna be going. That I'm gonna be going down to Disney twice this week. So I'm sharing with you guys now. I will be live from Epcot tomorrow. It's going to be at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I'll be strolling around Epcot a little bit, and I'm going to be um, leaving Epcot and going out into the resort area, out to the beach club, to the boardwalk area. We'll stroll around there a little bit on the stream because I haven't been over there in a while, and it's such a nice area there. We might even stroll over to if I get into a strolling mood, um, we might we might go right through Boardwalk and then maybe walk over to Hollywood Studios. I haven't actually walked all the way over to Hollywood Studios, so it'd be kind of nice to maybe time that a little bit and see how long it actually takes. Um, but that's tomorrow. Then Wednesday, I am gonna be back at Disney. I have a couple streams planned. Um, So join me on Wednesday. I'm going to be at Disney Springs in the morning. We'll be strolling around, shopping, um, checking out stuff, and then I'll be hopping over via bus. I'll be hopping over to one of the resorts that I have been wanting to go over to for a while, and I'm going over to the Art of Animation resort, and I'm going to be doing a little stream from around there, looking at the different areas, um, and just enjoying the great theming around that resort. Um, so I'm trying to remember when I scheduled Art of Animation for. Just stay tuned to notifications because that will also be dependent on how long I stream at Disney Springs and when I get when I get over to Art of Animation and get, set up, for my stream. Um, Tuesday will be live. Let's talk turkey. Um, and then I don't have any. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I have something each of those days. Also, I do want to announce I did a short little stream last night about I have launched a new channel, an additional channel to this one, a second channel. I'm not getting rid of this one by any means, but I have a new channel called Drumstick Notes. Drumstick Notes is what I'm calling all of um, the channel. I guess I should say it this way, is the channel is for, as you can see on the banner here, it's to showcase all my instrumental AI music that I've been playing with the last several months, and I've got some ideas that I've developed, and I just felt like the instrumental AI music was departing from the stuff I was doing here. New channel, and I do have. If you go in the description of this stream, my link tree is updated. It has the new channel link in there. So if you'd like to check out my new channel, that's where the link is. Mark Langenkamp, welcome in. Hello, welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. So yeah, so I'm excited for that new channel, and I'd invite you to go check that out. And again, the link is in my link tree, which is in the description of the stream. And yeah. Oh, Brian, I did hear about that. I'm not going to get into that on the stream. I did hear about that. Yes, I did. Yes, I sure did. Um, Speaking of logos, I can show you the logo for the new channel, for my new channel. So let me show you. Do, 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 do. There. There it is, guys. That's the logo for my new channel, Drumstick Notes. I like it. I may do a different version at some point with the letters a different color. I'm not sure the green is completely works, but it's a good start. So that I may tweak that. Um, I may tweak that at some point in the future. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think the green works on there? Should it be yellow? Should it be something else? I think it would probably work a little better with yellow, but I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I will think about it. So anyway, there you go. There we are. Um, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. So anyway, oh, Tina McNeil, hello, welcome in. Hello, Chuck, also. Teal. Okay, I can work on a teal color, um, or a light blue. Maybe. Yeah, I'll play around with that. I'll see what happens. Um, Jennifer Caruso, welcome in. Hello, hello. Um, just doing a short little stream here. Um, so anyway, that's all I really had to talk about that I had planned. I really don't know what else to talk about. Do you guys want to hear one of my new stories? Oh, hi, Chuck. Do you want to hear? Dean, the placement of the bass clef is a little too low. And that the bass clef to surround the second line to the, huh. Well, I didn't, let me double check that. The bass clef is a little too. Oh, I mean, it's not supposed to look like an actual music thing. It's supposed to be music-ish. I think it works. It's just kind of a fun design. Oh, let me talk about. I posted this on my on Instagram and I think Facebook as well. I went to Wendy's. Was it yesterday? I tried the what's it called? The Blood Raven Frosty. So it's with their Frosty, and it is what it is black cherry, I think. Cherry, black, dark cherry, black cherry. Um, and it's the syrup or the flavoring that you put in with their with the Frosty. You can choose chocolate or vanilla. Now I got it with chocolate and it was okay, but it might actually be a little better with vanilla, so I may have to go and try it again. But they give you there's my other shot there. They give you a spoon and it's based on this. I guess there's a new Netflix show or movie or something called Wednesday that this is inspired by. So you can kind of see there on that's what the spoon is wrapped in. And then I didn't post this. I thought maybe I should. This is what the spoon is, the purple spoon, and it's got like a skull and the raven on there. And then it's purple and it's like long and it's got the spoon part at the end. And so that's what that looks like. And so anyway, that's at Wendy's now. It's called again, it's the Blood Raven Frosty, and you can do chocolate or vanilla. And So, not a sponsor, but try to, if you're sound, if it seems interesting to you, go check it out. Check it out. Brian says, I'm a purist when it comes to my Frosty. I only get chocolate because that was the original flavor for the Frosty. I actually, you all don't know, I worked for Wendy's for 19 years. I left. Um, I quit about 2 years ago. Now, and I actually remember when they brought out the vanilla frosty, and I got to tell you, I think it was at I understand that the frosty purists, um, that this let's say chocolate is the only frosty. Um, I think they're both valid. I think the vanilla was a good call because they were able to do things with the frosty like they did. They did like shakes where they would mix in a like a syrup thing, and it would be like a frosty shake. They started doing like mix in things at one point for like the, dare I say it, the McFlurry. They would have like Oreos and M&Ms. They had a chocolate chip cookie dough at one point, and we had a special machine, and the special spoons that had the little clippy thing that were like square, and so we had those for a while. They also introduced the frosty floats that everyone got with the vanilla frosty. And then all through the years, they've done other things with the Frosties. In recent years, they started mixing things into the actual Frosty mix, and so it wasn't actually the vanilla Frosty. A few years ago, when it was their Wendy's celebrated their 50th anniversary, which I think was 2019, if I remember right. They did it was called the birthday cake frosty. They had this um, stuff that you poured into the hopper of the vanilla frosty machine. You mix it in, and then so when you served it, it just looked like vanilla, but when you ate it, it would taste like cake, like a vanilla cake, or it would taste like cake batter, basically. And then they would have sprinkles on the top. Um, and so they had that for a limited time. They've done other flavors though. They've where they've peppermint. They've done strawberry. Um, Gloria, yeah, actually Gloria. I used to get a lot of half and half frosties, half vanilla, half chocolate, half vanilla. Um, and So let me go back. Da, da, da. Mark said, I worked for Wendy's for 16 months and it felt like 20 years. Oh, wow. Okay. Um, yeah, I was 19 years, about 19 years, give or take. I started as an assistant manager, made me general manager 4 months later. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, I saw a lot of people, at least at the stores I was at, um, come and go a lot. Um, I never, I get, coming and going, especially trying to do management at Wendy's. And I don't know if it was Wendy's in general or just the stores that I ended up at, but there just always seemed to be a lot of burnout, especially at the management level. And so the management folks in management really didn't stay that all that long. Um, really, I've gone through so many general managers in my career, and then like the assistants and the shift managers, shift supervisors. A lot of burnout there, but also on the just in general, and I guess that's common for fast food. But little old me was there 19 years. Um, but yeah, it was a chapter in my life, in my career, and I learned things that were valuable, I think, to take to a future job or just experience wise. And but it was time for that chapter to come to a close. It really was. And I'm glad that I finally left. Um, Brian, I actually never had anyone, at least to me, I'm not saying no one ever ordered it, but the I never had anyone order a half chocolate, half strawberry frosty. Um, you know, I've had the half chocolate, half vanilla, but when it was the other flavors, people usually just went one or the other. Um, yeah, Mark, it seemed it's a lot of, and I felt it when I was there, but I didn't realize it until I left that it was taking so much out of me. It was taking um energy from me. It was it was a detrimental to my health, both physically, mentally, primarily the physical and the mentally, because I was in this. It's about a mile from the University of Central Florida, or UCF, if you've heard that school name, but which is a large school, and there's a lot of businesses around, very busy. And so that store had a lot going. It did really well business wise. Um, and but it was just a lot just because of the way they ran it. Including the staffing. Sometimes we were short staffed, shifts, multiple shifts, perpetually, and that degrades. That's very degrading. And but as far as the job, I don't know if you've been able to tell from watching the channel, but I've got kind of a personality. So they put me in the drive-through taking the orders, and obviously I was a favorite just for working that position for the coworkers, for the managers, even like new managers, that would come in their first day. Almost always, they would have great compliments for my drive-through skills um, after that shift. And as far as with the customers, I always got. I've talked about this that I had the my voice. Um, my voice would go over the speaker differently. And it would sound lighter than expected. and so I was called ma'am a lot. And I've had there were so many customers that would leave the speaker and they'd had such a great ordering experience with the nice speaker lady. And then they'd come to the window and they'd ask, "Who was that took my order? She was so nice. Um, we'd like to compliment her." And so, there were a lot of people that thought I was a woman. And sometimes I use that to my advantage. When because I sounded like a woman. So what I would do if I had a customer that was being less than friendly, I would like I would like make my tone. I'd become like snappy or not rude, but snappy, firmer. And so, I hate to use the word on the stream, but I kind of made myself sound a little bitchy right back at them, 'cause people, oh my gosh, Mark, you probably um, could remember stories of taking orders from customers trying to order things. And you've got the rude end of the scale, you've got the stupid end of the scale, you've got the part in the middle where they're both. And so anyway, so as far as the order taking, yeah, that was, oh my gosh, that was, every day was a new adventure. Oh my goodness. Um, and then as far as, the customers, you had the rude end of the scale when people, where you don't even have to blink and you're already ruining their day, to the other end of the scale, and you could mess up their whole order, and they're still very nice and understanding, and you're still their hero, and you just gave them the wrong drink, and you gave them everything on their burger, and they wanted plain, and and then it was a whole thing. You had that whole spectrum of the niceness. Um, Stacy says Ray has the same issue. Okay, talking on the phone. I have that on the phone as well. Um, Stacy said, I can say you're describing as the whole fast food industry. I worked for Burger King drive through. Okay, yeah, it's not surprising. That's really not surprising. I think there's like a drive through tendency with people, which which is unfortunate. I think people think that, um, drive throughs should just be fast, 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 and I mean, technically they should be, but to not come with a little understanding and patience, um, to a certain point, I understand you could, have a little patience, but then, you know, um, some people were like, well, some people would like complain at the shortest wait and just no understanding at all, no anything at all, and I gotta say, we most of the time we did move the line really well. But sometimes we had our moments. That was usually because we were short-staffed, which, that goes back to the management and everything and not having the staffing for the store. Anyway, um, that's just a little chat about my life at Wendy's. I don't know if you want to hear more or if you have any other specific questions or comments about Wendy's, my life at Wendy's. Um, but that's yeah, it was quite the quite the chapter of my life. So anyway, yeah, I anyway, I guess I was starting to say that some of the skills, like the people skills, dealing with, people, I've still got my personality, and I'll take that, I can take that to my next job, and I was good at with the money. That was another thing, is the money. Um, the of course, in the more recent years, you would have more and more credit card use, credit card sales. But you know, um, so the younger crowd, um, in the more recent years, before I left, we had a lot of college age, high school age. I'm not sure, upper teens, younger folk, and they could not count out change to save their life, and that got very frustrating. Um, so that was, but that was one of my strong suits. It's because I actually knew how to count back change, count out, and back change for the customers. And oh, okay, Tina, have a great night. I'm probably not going to be live for too much longer. I have I'm going to be trying to head out first thing in the morning to get down to Epcot. Um, yeah, I'll probably be live for just a few more minutes. Um, but anyway, staffing was always an issue, high turnover in my store. Then again, I guess I didn't work for you, Mark, but it was tough. There was a lot of management was always tough. I always thought that they shouldn't have one general manager. They should have a co-manager. They should always make sure they have like two co-managers and then like a couple assistants um, to kind of help kind of look at different things. But at least the co-manager, co-general manager, for someone to kind of deal with more of the business side, the inventory and the office work, and then the one side kind of deal with the personnel and the customer relations kind of side, even though both managers would kind of have, they would have to have the skill set to help out in either side, but they would each have like their focus. But instead of one person trying to do everything, you've got two people. But anyway, that was just my philosophy and thought on it all through the years. Um, all right, I don't know if my signal is. I got the little spinny thing. I don't know if my thing froze, if my picture froze at all. Um, so anyway, guys, I think that may do it for the stream. I might go ahead and um, get signed. Okay, thank you, Stacy. I had my camera thing went black and it gave the spinny, so I don't know what it did on your guys' end. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night, guys. Um, I will save the stories for another time, maybe Tuesday. Come in Tuesday, I will read a story for you guys. I'll finish out the stream on Tuesday with a story. I am going to be live, like I said, at Epcot in the morning, 9:30, and then I'll be at Disney on Wednesday again. So thank you all for joining and watching tonight for this Sunday night edition of Let's Talk Turkey. Um, Bop the like if you haven't. If you're on the replay, leave me a comment. And also, again, another shout out for my brand new uh, channel, Drumstick Notes, for my instrumental AI music. If you're interested in checking that out, the link is in my link tree, which is in the description of the video. And my link tree, I just updated that yesterday. So it's good to go. It's got all the links you need to um, make contact with me. And so, yeah. So I will see you in the chat the next time I'm live, or the next time you're in the chat when I'm live. So you all take care. Thank you so much. If I don't see you in a chat, have a great week. Happy Monday and all that. So take care, guys, and I'll see you next time. Do 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 do.